My name is Music Phil. I've been in the business for decades now, from record shop to radio disc jockey. We are at Willie's That Truth, and this is
Yardstyle Live, hosted by Music Phil, Liziana, Purple, resident DJ, DJ Spoogie, Chantel, GK, Streets, Yardstyle Live.
Hey, this is Yardstyle Live, brought to you by
Willie's That Truth, Kingston, Jamaica. Oasis in the city. Willie's That Truth, Kingston, Jamaica.
I'm your girl Purple, and welcome to this week's episode of Hot 5 Pick, and I'm your Hot 5 Chick. For this week's number 5, it's Second Chance by Irie AC. For this week's number 4, it's none other than Thank You Lord by Bugle, Buju Banton and Junior Gong. And for this week's number 3, we're going with Who Cares by Chronic Law. For this week's number 2 Hot 5 picks, it's none other than Shootout by Squash. And for this week's number 1 Hot 5 pick, it's none other than Comet by Vibes Cartel.
The teacher. Yeah. All in a prison, me a make millions, me a talk about US dollar nigga. Have a big sound, watch it fever. It's a gold and it's a silver.
I'm your girl Purple, and that was this week's episode of Hot 5 Pick, and I'm your Hot 5 Chick.
Time to give away the feeling that I feel. Time to sacrifice whatever, baby. Time to take apart all that I am. This is Wayne One, they know it's all about Yardstyle Live. This one's a bombshell.
Isn't this a Jamaica pledge in a cartoon? Watch this. Then we put some respect on Jamaica name, and we call next guest on Yardstyle Live is singer, songwriter, Hugo Barrington. Yeah, you remember Hugo Barrington? La-di-da-di, yeah, you make all the people. You remember that song there? See the artist here, Mr. Hugo Barrington.
Greetings, Phil.
Yes.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
Honor for meet you, you know.
Yeah, man, my pleasure.
Boy, the amount of time that song there in my head and from your youth I go up and know, so I actually meet the person who sing this song that had a profound effect on my life. I actually got beat one time I sing this in the cause I sing it too much. But I said, God, Mommy love you. You see me? You know? So, Mr. Hugo Barrington.
Yeah, man.
Why?
Blessings, my brother.
Me have to greet you again and say, Anna.
Yeah, man. And my pleasure, man. Yardstyle Live, you know, so we appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah. And we have to keep it real. So,
definitely.
People, as I said, this is Hugo Barrington. I know now I go back and find some video and say, this is really him? Yeah, but I him still. You see me? And I'm going to start from humble beginnings. Where did you start singing, like your career?
Well, I grew up in St. Elizabeth, you know, a community called Union, near Balaklava.
And you know, St. Elizabeth, I didn't call it already?
The bread basket parish,
right.
yeah, man, definitely. But I actually started singing when I went to high school.
Which high school?
Right, that was Monroe College. And boy, I know I go high school to gain an education, but one of the first things we do is start a band, a
Typical.
school band. So
Because you know them say boys will be boys.
yeah,
you know,
man,
no fight
definitely,
them.
definitely. So we would perform at the nearby schools, Hampton High, Bethlehem Teachers College,
All of the girl them.
and we had a music exchange with Manchester High too. So basically, that's where.
So what's the name of the band? Did you form a group or band or something like that?
Yes, we just a school band.
It never have a name.
No established name, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe Monroe College School Band.
All right. So how was it like back in that days? Like you're doing singing, you're in school. What was the response? What was your parents? You know them say you're going to music. Them and say, boy, no why you go there, so why you stick to this?
Well, the good thing when you're at boarding school, you know, your parents not there to give you the day-to-day because maybe they would discourage you. So, you know, we formed the band. But I was one of the singers. I was the star of the show still. Because there was a singer, my brethren Sugar, who he mash up the place every time him sing.
Well,
you know?
You were him name Sugar. 1 minute there.
Yeah, man, they call him Sugar
Sorry.
Belly.
Yeah.
Because I'm, you know, physique, them say Sugar Belly.
Anybody named Sugar always have the
Yeah, man. Yeah. So he was a star of the band.
All right. So after leaving school, what did you pursue to be like? What you wanted to be when you left school?
All right. So after I leave school, I worked. I teach about 7 months
Wow.
at an early school in Manchester.
Yeah.
And again, for the first time, I introduced music on the curriculum. And one day I carry my guitar go to the school. I said, boy, these kids must have music and they must have drama. It can't be just academics.
Yeah, alone.
So I carry my guitar and say, I'm going to expose them to music. And boy, when I look, all of the window them, the rest of school, you know, crowd at the window looking in because they had never had a teacher, you know.
That's musically inclined.
And introduce them to music. Just say. So I did that for a short period and then I came to Kingston, worked with a law firm, and then I started working with Scotiabank.
Yeah.
And boy, the desire for music, I just couldn't find a way to temper it.
Okay, because you know that hunger in as
Yeah,
much
man.
as they do the
Right.
money,
So
the
Mr.
music I got us.
Right.
Yeah.
So Mr. Boy, I'm in the town now, you know, and I need something to do with music. And so I was watching my TV and I said the Tamlins.
Yeah.
And I say my good brethren, the late Derek Lara,
Yeah.
with the Tamlins. So I said, boy, if Derek Lara I sing with the Tamlins, that means 7th Extension need a lead singer.
Yeah.
So I get the information and go audition. So I start sing with 7th Extension band as them lead singer. Right, and a little bit rough, but boy, is an example to musicians and everybody within the creative industry. 7th Extension had a contract to sing at then Disco Inferno in Rosal, Montego Bay every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
I was the only man in the band who say I sing and I do 9 to 5. So at 3 a.m., so when the show finished, I hardly get an hour rest. Me now, because I now wait for the bus to carry the band, me have to take public transportation, come to Scotiabank, King Street, and be at my teller wicket by 9 o'clock.
So how did you manage? You mean with not getting enough sleep or?
Yeah, but me they just you see, because that's something me love, me I do, it not even coming like a burden to me.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
You know, because them say the music thing is all about sacrifice, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man, you have to sacrifice time,
Yes.
hours, sleep. Because if you do have that drive, you know, you're just going to give up.
Yes.
You understand?
But one thing, what I learned from my experience, I'm going to say to a lot of youngsters who aspire for music, I realize that the desire to be a singer or a DJ can make a youth who could be a top chemist, a top scientist, impact everything. So I try to encourage them, say, music is something we can even embrace your other talents.
Yeah.
So not too park it, you know. Try and achieve your other, you know, gifts from God.
Well, because as I said, you, as mother said, well, you take the scenic route because some people that does about everything I say, yo, music me I do. But then again, it's how you are brought up, because nowadays you can't tell a youth say him a go sing and him a go 95. It just weird.
Yes.
So
yeah.
if you know say you persevere, boy, congrats, and so it put you there today.
Yeah, man.
But
Thanks.
I think 90% of the industry is like them not the 95. I can't tell you that.
Right.
Because,
I agree with that.
Oh, the music business, you know, the music is very jealous. You know, it's like a woman is like God. It needs all of the time and attention.
Right.
You see me? And now we have the influx of social media, which makes it a little bit more easier. You understand me? But what I'm saying with all of that, you still have to have a thing called dedication. And
Definitely.
You have to learn to take talk.
Indeed.
And you have to learn to go with the time. As I talk about evolve, because the music business is constantly changing.
Yes.
So while you're at the bank, and you're there and the music thing I bite you all over, and you said so, and you want to sing, because you know that little biting someday. Yeah. And the music I playing at the bank and you all shake. And I said, no,
Yeah,
you know,
man, definitely.
how did you get to meet King Jammies?
Well, boy, sometimes you just say, boy, a divine intervention, you know. Because at the bank that I was working was no other than Mr. Noel Harper.
Noel Harper, fam.
The owner of Kilimanjaro.
Mr. Harper, big up.
Right? And so when the bank keep events, you know, I would do like singing, a guy that do like a guitar, and Harper said, boy, I'm going to link you with Jammies, you know. Because in his view, I had a voice. So I said, all right, you know, give me my desire for music. I said, yeah, man. So that was arranged, and I go buy Jammies. And not even they meet Jammies, they are digital.
Bobby Digital.
Yeah, they do 90% of the
Because he was one of the engineer too, you know.
Right. So from that link now, I go there, and when I go now digital, hear my voice, and then him pick a rhythm. And so
how much rhythm did they put at you? How much rhythm did you hear? Huh?
I hear a few rhythm, but the same, what them call bandolero rhythm, you know, the Lordy rhythm, was the one we started up on my key.
Yeah.
Right? So the other one, them so nice, you know, but if that make you sing too high or too low, you have to sort of leave it alone. And so that one, so I said, Bobby, give me 15 minutes, because I had an idea. The Lordy, we love to party.
That came from Slick Rick.
Right. Yeah. No man, somebody else had done it too. LL Cool J, I think, had something like that too.
Yeah, but I know it from
Slick
Rick.
From Slick Rick. We like to party. Right. So I said, Bobby, give me 15 minutes. And you know me, I look at notebook.
Yeah.
And I go and finish it, and then I go back in the studio and we voice it. So your first song with King Jammies. And then after a while now, Noel Harper come to me and said, well, Hugo, we play this song Maypen at a dance at Maypen. And we have to pull it up about 3 times. So I said, no, Noel, me think true me and your brethren here tell me that. Him said, no man, the people don't like the song. So Jammies released it. And Dynamic Sounds
was a distributor.
Yeah, but in those days, another artist, the music video, you know, and the record company, once they see the song have a potential to hit, they will invest. And so they say, Leo Origio, come do a little video with the song.
Yeah, man. He had a reggae archive for videos.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so Leo did the video. And again, the public start respond to the song.
All right. Before you even go to the public start, respond to the song. Yeah. You have got to respond to the song, right? That's because our moniker is Yardstyle Live. Yes, so we keep it real. Yes, so we keep it clean. So we're not going to just make you talk about the song. Just make you sing a little bit of the song. Because Hugo Barrington, this and this is history. People, you know how much time I play that song and pull up in a dance. All right, remember, one time the song I play, before you sing it, instead of man say pull it up, my hand said so. Because then days I've been nervous, you know. You see me? I'm here, man. I take out the song and I say, yeah, and play it back, you know. I'm here to say the farther we get from that song there. Trust me. So, Mr. Hugo Barrington, a Yardstyle Live, give a piece of the song.
All right, so hopefully the first couple lines, you know, the public will relate to it.
Yeah, man.
Lordy, we love to party. Yeah, me crowd of people. Yeah, me crowd of people. Yeah, me crowd of people. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I do not like to sing unless it's lots for style and fashion. My purpose in the era is to nice up this session. The lyrics on me map must always have a word of caution. Cause the rightful way we have to teach this younger generation that loving is a thing. You can't get too much. Job blessing is a thing. You can't get too much. Hugo Barrington a sing. You can't get too much too much. Ouch. Never too much. Ouch. Cause anything me sing, me say is I originated. But the pirates them a come, me say I them a imitated. Girls them a come a tell me, Hugo say we rate you. And Friday evening come, me say they really wanna date me so mo. Ouch. Never too mo. Ouch. Lordy, lordy. Hugo Barrington in your party. Her eyes are like the stars, and her lips like rarest wine. And the softness of her love is only mine. And the sweetness of her kisses makes me do just as she wishes. For a love that comes once in a lifetime. She is my secret affair. She's the answer to my every prayer. She's so sweet, she takes my breath away, stays with me both night and day. And I know our love is here to stay. And I know our love is here to stay. Yeah, man.
Me I tell you, just like the record, you know, people, that song there, gone on in a, like reggae anthems. Because remember the rhythm they did that chop, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Pinchers
yeah.
have two
Yeah.
songs on it.
Yes, yeah.
You had Gregory Isaac, you have a whole host of people,
Yeah,
players
man.
in the pan.
Admiral did up on it.
Yeah,
so.
50-50 love. That one and a 50-50. Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Players, pinchers,
Yeah.
everybody did up on it.
Right.
And then me I tell you, say, your song, you say, your song and pinchers was the headliners. Pan rhythm, I was saying, if you come as an unknown artist come, so that was a great feat back them time there.
Yeah, man. We give thanks, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, Pinchers used to meet up. Pinchers are man. When you meet Pinchers, you have your time.
Yeah.
Because in a 5 minutes, you must sing 10 songs to you. Hear that one there, hear that one there. And sing. But
Yeah.
I'm a good brethren,
Yeah,
you
man.
know.
So people, classic reggae song from Hugo Barrington, everybody just say, yo, it's a little banker. See, you know him bank pan a song, yeah. You see me? Can't stop bank pan it, you know. So him works, Scotia Bank, and him bank pan the song. Yeah, man, so that song came out in what year? 1980?
Yeah, 1986. So
Yeah, man.
after Jaro tell me, say, you know, the song I get good response.
No, not good. Great. Can't be good.
Right.
Great.
So Owen Brown, who used to compile the charts.
OB.
OB.
Yeah, man.
Him coming at the bank because he was one of our customers. And him say, Hugo, I have something to tell you. Him say, you know the song ahead to the charts. So again, me I say, boy, OB, I don't think I believe you till me hear it on the charts, you know. And so the song went on the charts, but because it come out late in the year, it go on the 86 charts, and then it continued into 87. So it also went on the 87 top 100. So we give God thanks.
Yeah, man.
But after the video come out now, the problem with that, people here say, boy, Hugo Barrington work at BNS King Street. So school children, everybody want coming at the bank to meet me. And Scotia never pleased with that. Because the last thing them want is somebody who is a spectacle in the bank.
Yeah.
So them move me from the front line as a front line teller, which me never mind still. You know, and I work as a remittance teller. So me supply the tellers with the cash and foreign exchange what them need. So that take me out of the limelight.
Them-
you know,
them
but
put
from
you on
the
the back.
people them see up, because them time there was one TV station, JBC.
Yeah.
So from the video come out, everybody recognize you.
Can you
You
imagine
know?
your typical day of work?
Yeah, so the bank said, boy, Mr. Barrington, those chains you're wearing doesn't look good with the corporate image and things. So again, you know, I can't tell you say the bank did well received it.
Because you what no, you can't go party and dress like so. You have to chain up, you know. Yeah, because back in them days, you know.
Yeah, man.
That's why back in the days, artists had image.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Indeed.
Yeah, man. The man when they tell her a beard chain, ching, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So they put you another.
Yeah, man. So,
then calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Which me never mind, you know, because my personality couldn't live with that, you know.
Yeah. So how long were you in the banking sector for?
Yeah, I worked with Scotia for 10 years, you know, and then we started had a little bit of fallout, and then I resigned and went to Carrimack.
I mean, if I call up Scotia so much, you know, they really like them for responses. So open up our account to them. Yeah, but the bank. Yeah, don't say the bank.
Yeah,
because we give Scotia too much free promotion from Yardstyle Live. Soon come up my account. Anyway, the bank.
Right. So after that little dispute, I resigned and went to Carrimack.
Yeah.
And again, because I love music, Carrimack had 3 choices. You can do television, you can do radio, or what them call audiovisual. But because me love music, I choose radio because I said, boy, I can see myself as spin music.
Yeah.
So I did radio and completed that degree in mass communication. But shortly after, one of my brethren said, boy, you know, given the grades that I got, I should apply to the law. So 1 year after that, I applied to the law. And Cave Hill, Barbados, UA, called me, accept my application, and told me I would commence as a second year.
Yeah, so you say no, you applied for radio through Carrimack. Yes,
yeah, man, because radio to me was closer to music. So I did my degree in mass communication with the major on radio.
And how did that? So when you finished that studies, what did you do? Did you go on radio or did you continue singing?
Well, I went to GIS radio. Right, I went to GIS radio. Yeah, man. So I worked there for maybe a year and a half to 2 years.
Okay.
And then I applied to the law, and then I went to Barbados for 2 years and did law.
When you did Barbados, you did doing entertainment something?
Yeah, there was in Barbados, there was a promoter from St. Vincent who said he heard I was at Caveville, and he came there, and I said to him, I will do one show because I'm doing a charity show for the Jamaican students. So apart from that, I will do one show because they accepted me, 9 of us, as second years. So even though them accept you as second year, you still had to do the first year courses. So it was a heavy schedule. So you had to law in 2 years instead of 3. Okay. So your schedule a little heavier.
Hectic.
So I told him I would do one show. So they arranged a show. We did the radio interviews, Liberty FM in Barbados, and we did the show. After the show, him come to me and said, boy, now Mr. Barrington, another show keeping down by the waterfront in Barbados. So I said, promoter, I love music, but I can't, any subject I feel, me would have to repeat a year in Barbados. Me thank you and no thanks.
Wow.
So me do just the one show, but we do the charity shows for Jamaican students on campus.
Okay. So after the Barbados experience, now you say you acquired your law degree.
Yeah, law degree.
You come back to Jamaica.
Right.
So after you come back to Jamaica, did you start to pursue music or did you set up a law firm? Or?
No, I started to pursue law. So I worked at Administrator General for a few months, and then my main interest was in human rights or legal aid.
Okay.
So I applied to the legal aid clinic at the time, and they accepted me, and so I worked with them and did criminal law and a little bit of civil law, mainly divorce, for about 10 years.
All right. So after all of that, now, did you record any other songs? Because I read that you had some connect with Canada, you know.
Yeah, well, Canada was actually recently. So in 2023, they were testing an area in Canada to see whether a reggae show could be held, and the town council was seeing if it could be orderly and everything. So they kept what they call reggae and the rideau which is close to a river in Ontario, Canada. And so I went and performed on that. And thank God that went well, you know.
Yeah, so you'd have to draw the ladder daddy and all of them something.
Yeah, man. Yes.
So apart from the ladder, which other songs did you add to your repertoire?
There was one called It's Over, which I did for Bobby Digital. I get the feeling it's over.
You know, so you're not going to say the song, though, because you just mash up the place with ladder daddy.
But Phil, look at me wrong for going to mention it. I should know if I'm going to mention it, you know.
No, that's why you're there. Our thing is, that's how we keep it real.
Yeah,
because
no
nobody by us got talk the song and sing it.
Man.
That's one of the rules. We never show it in the contract still, you know. It did still in the fine print, so you have to sing.
So,
I know lawyers and contracts already.
Yeah, man.
You don't read the fine print? All right.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
So, I did a medley for Jammies. A medley of songs called Lovers Rock is back again.
Yeah.
And out of the set of songs, Digital say, you know, in a film style, you know, Bobby stutter a bit and say, Hugo, you have to do that one for my label.
Can you name talk?
Yeah, man. So I did It's Over. Sometimes I feel you're in love with me, baby.
Spooky ask him.
Other times I wonder, there's no peace of mind. I'd like to know what you feel for me, sugar. Is it really real, or is it just a lie? I'd like to know, baby, is there a chance for us? Or is this the end, sugar, of our romance? I get the feeling it's over. Right.
Next song when music singing now.
So that song now, when I do it with Digital, as I go to Carrimack, Clinton Lindsay said, boy, the song gone #1. So I said, boy, you know, Lord, this is like a temptation, but me I stay at Carrimack till me finish. Because after Lord, a little gap and nothing you do turn a hit.
Yeah.
And as I decide now, I said, boy, I'm going to study. That song became #1. So I had to do a few shows because the show was May, and May was exam time for UA. So I went abroad and did just a few of the shows, a whole heap of states that I could have gone to. I couldn't go because I had to come back
for the exam.
For exam plus for Haneen assignment. So when it started, you know, bite my lip and say, boy, you know, I ignore that #1 thing.
One thing I say still, you know.
Yeah.
Strong, you know. Because I know artists.
Yeah.
What did they say? You know, say, of course. Yo, producer, where there? I'm done with this. Yes, I'm there. So, but you stick it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's not everybody.
So maybe I'm conservative. I have to acknowledge that. Maybe that's one of my fault, you know. But so as a result of that song, Witty, we keep Uptown Monday.
Yeah, man, we know Witty, man.
Witty
Big
come
label.
and say, boy, you know, Hugo, why you do an album? And so, because his main business was in New York, and so I did an album.
What's the name of the album?
Presenting Hugo.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got to search it, you know.
Yeah, man.
So what were some, I make you sing every song. Just tell me one of you.
All right, so one side of the album sort of had Lovers Rock when we love still, and one side sort of more like a dancehall. Yeah, man. Right.
So,
so It's Over was really the title track.
Okay.
The one that I did do for.
So the one you do for Bobby, you put it
was
on?
a single.
Yeah. So you put it on with the album?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So that was the main track.
Okay. Because I think during the internet never so bad to put a producer song for the next producer album. You know?
Right.
Some people did start about.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But I guess with Witty, you know, because them time Witty I work with Steely and Clevie.
Right.
I work with Bobby.
Yeah, man.
And then the two main people I work for.
Right.
You understand?
Indeed.
Yeah. And Witty. It's after you have the Jammies, there was the Witty, was the next generation.
Yeah, man. Music master.
Music master. Yeah, man. So the album. So when you finished the album and the album was out and marketed, or was the response from the people?
But it wasn't bad, but I think it could have been better. There were some challenges where Music Master faced around that time.
Oh yeah, I remember that challenges
right,
that
so,
time. We never go in depth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
so
the challenges.
Maybe about 10, 11 album could have gotten a bigger push, but you know what that's like.
All right, let me just say the eventualities that around Music Master.
Yeah.
Sort of does.
Yeah, man.
Damper the thing.
Yeah, indeed.
The greatest thing, you have a body of work.
Right,
You
right.
understand me? You
Yeah,
have a
man.
body work where you can look back and you can take out back and remaster and put it up because
Indeed.
we live in a digital era now.
Yes.
If you do something 20 odd years ago, you can put it back over back, remaster it, package it over back, digitalize it, and it's out again, brand
Indeed,
new.
indeed.
So I don't know if
indeed.
you are doing that still with some of your
Indeed,
works.
Indeed.
You see me?
Yeah.
Because I tell you as a, we can't say the word veteran.
Right. Noted, sir.
You need to get back that album
man.
out.
Duly noted.
Right. You see me?
Duly noted.
And you can add me so some of the percentage of the person will push you still. You
Definitely.
understand me? 'Cause you don't let go. You can have me as your manager, your inspirator, and say, you know, music feel.
Yeah, man. True, true.
And
Are
then,
you right there?
and then, then you can convise 2 songs for me to, you know, for my
No
label. So,
problem.
so it go.
No
You know,
problem.
any song we have buy, so I get like discount, you know, 'cause
Yeah, man. No problem, man.
every discount. You see me? So, from doing the album, and Hugo Barrington has this great body of work. You're still in your law firm, you know, you took time to have a family and all of those stuff.
Right.
The journey from then time to now, what has Hugo Barrington been up now? What are you still in like law, etc.? What's
Right. So, boy,
what are you doing in terms of the music? You know, I'm gonna say this still. I'm gonna put it out there. You need for them and Robert up Thursday, no?
oh, you know them, boy, O'Neill, them, they called me and Metro and so I went there, which month? Earlier this year, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and thank God the reception was
Okay.
excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, because
see it,
according to them, you know, the voice is the same.
Yeah.
Years pass, but, you know, because me a man no smoke, you know.
No, yeah,
And
remember, listen.
one of the things when I stay away from smoking for was because I love sing and just to preserve my voice. You know, I love sing. So when we go a match, when we used to support Boys Town or you support, you know, the team them from West Kingston and so. When goal score, me not even shout to preserve my voice.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's how me they take it serious to keep the voice.
Yeah. Because,
You
you,
know?
know, after a while, when the people must smoke with them voice out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it will mess up your voice.
Yeah,
you know.
man. So, yeah, as I said about the law business, so any new singles you are working on after that?
Yeah,
No?
I have one out now that was produced by King's Crown Music, which is Charlie Chaplin label. And so
I think I saw something with this brother named Sean Bala Walsh or something like that.
yeah, Sean Bala Walsh, so he's a candidate, he's a vice president at King's
Always see
Crown.
him, always see him on Facebook.
Yeah, man. So he's Charlie Chaplin is a president and executive producer. So we did a song called Secret Affair, which is a sort of lovers rock with a little bit of R&B in it, you know. So
We call it fusion, you know?
yeah,
That's the
man,
new word,
indeed,
that's the fusion.
indeed, indeed.
Mhm.
So that one now we do a video recently. So thankfully, I see to get some rotation.
You know, say it was on Yardstyle Live though.
Eh?
Yep. It was on Yardstyle Live.
Yeah, man, we give
Yeah,
thanks to
man.
that, man.
Yeah, man.
Enough blessings to Yardstyle
Big up Purple.
Live. Yeah, man. Enough blessings to Yardstyle Live.
But you know, so the thing you have got to sing piece of that song then, because you know it going on. You can't just la da da and it's over now. And don't sing the new song, because it's required by law. And you know about law, because you know law. And you know Yardstyle Live, we go by law. So
Yeah, all right. Her eyes are like the stars, and her lips like rarest wine, and the softness of her love is only mine. And the sweetness of her kisses makes me do just as she wishes, for a love that comes once in a lifetime. She is my secret affair. She's the answer to my every prayer. She's so sweet, she takes my breath away, stays with me both night and day. And I know our love is here to stay. Yeah, man. So basically that's it. And I forgive God thanks. Hope me not violate
No, man, I take some
your
other
thing,
song.
but
No,
Flow TV, Flow Cable Channel,
Yeah.
they give us a lot of rotation and we appreciate it. You know?
And we are on Yardstyle Live is on Flow TV.
Exactly.
Yeah, so-
All right.
Yeah, man. So,
yeah,
so it's
man.
all good. So where can people find Hugo Barrington on the social networks? Before me even do that, you work on an album differently now still?
Well, the thing with writing, you know, every time an idea come to me, I jot it down, you know.
Oh.
So once you have the concept of a song, it not take you much to
Alright.
finish it. So me always in the preparation mode.
Yes, sir, may I tell you?
Yeah, man.
You saw Hugo Barrington go, he's always conservative.
Yeah, man.
With him career, with him banking. You go law school and him say, book ins. And you say, no, book here. Book ends here. Book ends here. So, me not gonna really say cuss you as a Ray. It's just how you grow and how you grow up as one that is a conservative, which
Yeah,
is
man,
good.
I true.
Everybody
I
can be
true.
this year. What you have in new music now, it's over now.
Right.
No, the song name,
Secret
no,
Affair.
Secret Affair, yeah. And as I said before, it was on Yardstyle Live, it was on my Hot 5 pick.
Yeah,
and
man,
Big Up Purple.
I will give God thanks
And
to
you
that.
say it's
you
on
know?
Flow TV?
Yeah,
Flow.
man.
And
Lot
Yardstyle
of
Live is on
rotation.
Flow TV.
Yes,
You understand?
excellent,
Yeah, man,
excellent,
so you target-
excellent.
And listen, it's when you forward on that platform, yeah, everything up.
Yes.
Yeah, man. You understand me?
You see why at the start I said to you, I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, man.
All right, so.
I'm there for me too because a man will give me so much power when I'm a teenager. I think me have to see back and say, big man, you know much girl we get with that song there? I select and then I say, I play that song there and as a little youth I play a sound, I'm going to play that song there. I'm just learn to mix.
Yes, excellent, excellent.
Just learn to mix. I mean, I mix pan key. And that was one of the few songs that me could have mixed. Oh, God, man. God, it's an honor for me to be a part of the engine of my career in the younger days. I was just
man, I
only
appreciate
16 that time. I was just, what? 16 years old. All right.
Yeah,
You see me?
definitely.
So, as I say, you have an album working on. Because remember I said that you always have things in a certain way where you have, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because from time to time I go to the studio and just do something, put it down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So, with Hugo Barrington, you know, you're in a rush. As me say,
right.
when look at your career, you see me?
Indeed.
You just take your time and skate on the tool, as they would say. You understand? But I say, that's a year away.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah, my way.
And the thing about it, as me say, your voice, unique, it still sounds the same. It's like, when me hear Lady Daddy, I can just remember the record, the forward, the mirror, it's over, it's over, but I can picture the record label when there are Derek Harriet. So it's nostalgic, and that's good for me. You know,
Right.
it brings back memories and that feel-good feeling them time, which we don't have now, we have to mimic it. All right, where can people find Hugo Barrington on the social media?
Right. So on Facebook, Hugo Barrington, and I'm at hugobarrington@gmail.com if persons want to email me.
Yeah.
And through King's Crown Music or Sean Baller Walsh,
Yeah.
all on Facebook also.
So you're there on Instagram too?
Yeah, man. I can't say I'm very active because, as Purple will tell you, every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I remember saying, I don't want to use the word conservative, but you just,
Yes,
look at us
indeed,
Hugo Barrington,
indeed.
the smooth.
Yeah, man.
What we
Which
call
one?
him? Mr. Smooth. That's what we call him. Hugo Barrington, Mr. Smooth. So, Hugo Barrington, it's an honor for you to have you in the Yardstyle Live.
Yeah,
Why I
man.
have to prepare around 3 times. So if you see me nervous, this thing with me is when I see people do them great body of work there. I appreciate them work so much. That's when I see them, it's like I have them as,
Yeah,
as people who inspire me. If you know, say, a man can sing a simple song like that, it has so much profound effect on people. Which
Yeah, man.
to this today, I get up back and play the song and I still feel like me the record shop or dance.
Yeah.
So thank you for the song and thank you for the memories and your contribution to the music industry.
Right. So,
Yes, sir.
Music Phil, just allow me to thank the public of Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Because I did a show by UTech recently. They call it Poetry and Arts Festival.
Yeah.
And again, the people warm to me. So we just thank the public for the support over the years. And we thank you because even when you were playing our songs and I'd met Music Phil, but what you were doing, you think you were building your disc jockey career, but you helped promote the song. So we give you thanks retrospectively.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
we give you thanks, my brother.
Yeah, man.
And thanks to Yardstyle Live for this opportunity.
Yeah, man. Respect
Yeah, man.
and thanks.
Blessings.
Honor for me, too.
Blessings. Yeah, man.
Daddy, daddy. Yeah, man.
Hi guys, this is Liziana, and you're watching Yardstyle Live, and it's time to get your entertainment up to date.
This week's Otter Road mixtapes are Risky World by DJ Kenny, Time Bomb by Bounty Killer. This week's new releases are
Independent Girl by Charlie Black. Talk of the Town by Sizzla. This week's Primetime Showcase, Bag Pack by MC Nuffy.
Me diamond socks, me cut up jeans and me snap up. When you see me roll out the drop top, be a girl a ball for the fat. Them a pray me status on WhatsApp, and I say them want link up at the hot spot. Me bleach out now, but me used to black. Them a talk about me change, but it's not that. Just I go and set the pace, make them watch that. When them a sit down and a gaze, man I stack cash. Me play cool, but me head well hot. All of me links in the streets, them a top notch. Them make them on the nail, them a knock.
This is Liziana, and I want you guys to go and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Yes, Big Up Eared Entertainment. Want to look out for that? Yes. IGS, which is International Graphic Studio, also on Instagram, so go and check out that as well. Yes. Also, Yardstyle. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.
Do remember to like, share, subscribe Yardstyle Live on all digital platforms. Yardstyle Live. Yes, how we keep it real. Yes, how we keep it clean.
The latest, the hottest, the baddest, the maddest interview and review. Yo, Yardstyle Live. I must see me and me with that to home, see them fight me. Yeah. Don't did I expect the worst, so then no surprise me. Today I wanna do the right thing, I'm in the cure who no like me. See the hot cocoa, the man run up if you feel like you're mighty. The spring feel next day, never disappoint me. Some live my life, me I do what I want to. I'm with classes, me not argue.